2016 has been a momentous year for the CIS. We celebrated our 40th birthday and acquired a permanent home. Level 1 at 131 Macquarie Street was purchased just before Christmas 2015. And after completing a total renovation in 8 weeks, we moved in at the end of March. The move was celebrated with an opening party. At the same time, a building fund campaign was launched, which, to date, has raised $1.5 million. To celebrate CIS's 40th birthday, a booklet giving a snapshot of CIS history was produced and sent to all members. The 40th anniversary dinner gathered friends and colleagues at the Art Gallery of New South Wales, and lecture series called the Lighthouse Lectures were held in partnership with the Sydney Opera House. The Lighthouse Lecture speakers included Theodore Dalrymple, Neil Ferguson and PJ O'Rourke, who all spoke to sell-out crowds, and David Kilcullen, who presented a timely lecture just after the Trump ascendancy. Simon Cowan was appointed as full-time research manager. He is also continuing in his work on pensions and retirement and is a regular media commentator on Sky and ABC. Michael Potter and Robert Carling have been pressing the case for tax reform, with Michael's papers against tax increases in Australia and company tax, and Robert arguing the need to look at bracket creep and reform in personal income tax. Patrick Cavallo, who has been headhunted to Washington, produced reports on youth unemployment and on investor-state arbitration. Jeremy Samet has continued to challenge the accepted wisdom in the child protection area. His book, The Badness of Australian Child Protection, continues to be a great resource for those trying to change the system. The name change for the health program to Health Innovations Program reflects Jeremy's new work looking for innovative solutions for the health sector. Jennifer Buckingham and Trisha Jar have continued to write and speak about improving school choice and questioning the value of early childhood interventions. Since the official launch in March, Jennifer's 5 from 5 literary initiative has increased its support base and its influence with the education sector and the policymakers. Jennifer has become the go-to person for commentary in the media and at conferences on school education and direct instruction. Peter Curtis' unique work on religious freedom, diversity and civil society continues to be very timely and greatly needed. During 2016, Peter has written and spoken on multiculturalism and the fetish of diversity, the burqa, tolerance and threats to religious freedom, among other things. Sarah Hudson's return has brought the CIS Indigenous program back to life. Sarah's report, Mapping the Indigenous Program and maize funding, is generating ongoing interest. She has been speaking at conferences, writing submissions, visiting remote communities, and building a network aimed at achieving positive change. Our Max Hartwell Scholar in Residence for 2016 was Anthony Daniels, better known as Theodore Dalrymple. His month-long stay was of great value to all researchers and CIS members. He wrote media articles and did a number of events while he was here. One Liberty and Society conference was held in 2016. In 2017, there'll be conferences in Melbourne and Perth. The CIS also worked with 8 interns during 2016. During 2016, the CIS has produced 11 research reports, 6 submissions, 4 Target 30 papers, and 7 occasional papers. Our quarterly magazine Policy is back on track under the editorship of Sue Windybank. Plans for repositioning Policy in 2017 are underway. A special mention must go to our designer and production manager, Ryan Acosta, who is incredibly productive and always calm under pressure. It's been a busy year with a range of events, including the 40th anniversary event, dinner and lectures, and on top of the special events with the 2 annual lectures, the John Bonython Lecture and the Acton Lecture, 16 public lectures, 7 roundtables, 5 events for the book launch, and 9 leadership lunches. The leadership lunches have become great networking events and are well attended now that we're in the city. This year we've hosted speakers including Ian Narev, Gladys Berejiklian, Paul Fletcher, Alan Joyce, Glenn Stevens and Ken Henry. Concilium, our invitation-only event, received extremely positive feedback on the quality of the programme. 2017 will see a revitalisation with a move to elements of Byron. We have been gratified by the number of people who continue to support the CIS, and this year have also given to the building appeal. It's with enthusiasm and passion that we continue to prosecute the case for smaller government and individual responsibility. The work of the CIS is just as important today as it was 40 years ago.